Hi everybody, it's Mr. Gray here. Thanks again for another great week. I have a bunch of announcements first, so let me get through those. First, spring conferences are starting next week. There's a link to sign up in the email if you haven't yet. And then they're all scheduled on Zoom right now, but if you would like to make yours in person, just let me know, and we can meet right outside on the lunch tables for an in-person conference if you'd like that. So just let me know. If I don't hear from you, I'll just assume to meet you on Zoom. Secondly, I sent your kids home with a talent show paper. If they didn't get one but they're interested, there's a link in the email so you can sign up, and there's information about dates and rules and requirements and things like that. Secondly, next week is a normal week, March 21st through 25th. The week after that is spring conference week, so all the days are minimum days. So just want to give you a little heads up on that one. That is March 28th through April 1st. All the days are minimum days that week, so we get out at 1:40 every day that week. Also, that week is open house on March 31st, and that will be from 6 to 7 p.m. in person at the school. At the end of this coming week, on Friday, March 25th, is our Rescheduled Jog-A-Thon. If you have any pledge envelopes, get those turned in to me before spring break. And our run time will be first thing in the morning on Friday, so you can send the kids ready to run. I have Jog-A-Thon t-shirts for them. I'll give them out probably Wednesday next week, so there's enough time to go home, but I don't want them to be home for too long because then they get lost before Friday. And then all the other normal things, keep practicing multiplication and division facts, look at your spelling words, and follow along our third wordament. Next week in academics, we're kind of wrapping up some things and starting some side projects. So there's not a consistent unit everywhere. In reading and writing, we're going to just spend some time reading and working on a couple of fun projects that have to do with that. And then same with writing, we're finishing up an animal information book, and we're working on a really quick little poetry project. So there's nothing super consistent that we've been doing before, but we have a couple weeks now leading up to open house. Then we're going to restart right after spring break. In math, we finished up our time unit. We're going to move on to mass and volume. And so we're going to start off talking about what the difference is between mass and weight, and we're going to introduce that, and then also discuss how I'd measure things in grams or kilograms. We're really trying to get to, as I'm looking around the room, getting an understanding of what is a gram, what is a kilogram, what kinds of things would I measure in grams, and what kinds of things would I measure in kilograms. And there'll be a little more of that and some measurement and then some volume before spring break. In social studies, we've been a little inconsistent. We got interrupted a little bit this week, but we'll keep talking about rules, rights, and laws and what it means to be a citizen and what citizenship is. And then we'll continue our weather unit by talking about what it means to be a meteorologist. And then we'll also get into the tools of weather data collection by exploring the thermometer and starting a weather diary. We're going to start the meteorology part, what it means to be a meteorologist, this week, the 18th, and then it'll carry over. And so we'll have the thermometer activity during that time. Okay, so that's everything that's going on this week. If you have any questions, of course, let me know anytime. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.